Hi, and welcome to the next edition of Follow Up Friday. Today I have with me on the hot seat none other than James Mcguire. James, say hi.
Hey, Mark, thanks for having me on today.
Excellent. Thanks for coming on. Hey, so listen, I'm going to give you a chance right now to tell everybody who you are and what you do here at Lenovo.
Thanks, Mark. My name is James Mcguire. I am the channel account manager covering North American distribution for Lenovo Smart Collaboration. That means that I'm responsible for our go-to-market strategy through our distribution partners, including trade show exhibiting, so you may have seen me on the road at some of our Disty-sponsored events. I also recently took over our Meet in the Channel Alliance partnerships, which means that any of our soft bundle partners or new technology partners that are looking to use Lenovo's conference compute technology, I have responsibility for. And finally, I'm also heavily involved in the channel stocking strategy. So if you have upcoming opportunities, I'm the person to talk to ensure that stock is available when your POs come in.
So, James, if my client had an order of like 150,000 devices or something crazy like that, they'd want to talk to you about that ahead of time. Does that sound about right?
Yes, absolutely. So, although I do have primary responsibility for distribution, I do work all the way through the channel. So, even down to end users, I'm happy to assist all of our customers in providing timely service when it comes to project rollouts.
Excellent. So, you mentioned also soft bundles. Soft bundles, something like our Aver and Yamaha bundle, something like that.
Absolutely. So if you have any questions around our strategic partners, how they function in the channel, what availability is, and where you can actually source those as far as distribution goes, I'm the person to talk to.
That's great information to know. Thank you very much. Do me a favor and tell us a little bit about your history here and how you got to be here at Lenovo.
A little bit about my background. I am based in Tampa Bay, Florida, where I attended the University of South Florida. After graduation, I worked for a value-added reseller of cybersecurity products for a few years, where I led the division focused on endpoint encryption for enterprise customers. After that, I actually moved over to TD SYNNEX, formerly known as Tech Data, where I was a product manager covering a variety of pro AV manufacturers over the years, including Logitech, Barco ClickShare, and eventually ended up covering Lenovo Smart Collaboration. After a few years of covering Lenovo Smart Collab at Disty, I actually joined the Smart Collab team here at Lenovo. I've been on the Lenovo team now for about a year and a half, and I primarily work with our wonderful Disty partners at TD SYNNEX, Ingram Micro, and D&H.
So you have a pretty deep history there. That's really cool to hear. So, James, I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell us about something that people may not know about you. So tell us something fun, something different that they may not know about the James Mcguire I know.
You might be able to tell from my background that I am an avid reader and a big lover of history. Something that maybe not a lot of people know about me is that I do love spending time in the yard. I have a pretty extensive garden of tropical plants, which aren't too hard to keep alive, although you might think differently. It helps a little bit that I'm, down here in Florida in the tropical weather.
Tropical plants? You mean like banana trees or something? I mean, what exactly do you mean by tropical plants?
Well, I haven't quite moved to banana trees yet, but some of the things that I have a pretty big collection of jatropha's, which are actually known to attract butterflies. So I have a nice little butterfly garden that I'm working on, as well as some chaflora plants that are pretty colorful, nice bright greens and yellows, along with as I'm sure you can think of, a pretty big selection of palm trees in the yard too.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, you're in Florida, right? Why not?
That's right. Gotta have it.
Excellent. So, James, do me a favor. Tell us any last-minute things you'd like people to know before we close out for the day.
Yeah, sure. I would just like to close by sharing that we do have several great demo programs serving our reseller community through our distribution partners. So if any of our reseller community out there is interested in getting your hands on a true demo unit or even a buy and try unit, please feel free to send me a direct message or reach out, and I'm more than happy to provide you the information on how you can actually obtain some smart collaboration hardware to either test for yourself or to showcase to a customer.
first off, thank you very much for coming here today. I appreciate it. For all those out there that may be interested in following James, because you should give him a like and a follow on LinkedIn, you can see his LinkedIn information down the bottom of the screen right now. Please do give us a like and a follow on our YouTube channel. Leave us some comments. Send me some questions for Wednesdays with Whittaker. And we'll try to get your questions answered. That segment will be airing shortly. So until next time, I hope to see you then. Thanks.
Thanks so much for the time, Mark. Appreciate it as always.